Today is Saturday, July 3rd, 2:47 in the afternoon. I'm gonna do a little session here with my stomach. Trying to delve into the emotional aspects that are holding my stomach in this state of constant suspended caution, where it's always just on guard, waiting to be upset about something, one thing or another, and ready to handle that upsetness in a way that keeps me going and not in a way that cripples me and makes me completely useless for a whole day or two as I'm having stomach issues and digestive issues and whatnot. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk basically from my stomach's, the energy that's coming from my stomach, because I've mentioned before several times how we hold emotions in certain parts of our bodies, wherever it is that we feel or we can handle it most or carry it better or whatever. And for me, that's my stomach. I'm holding in a lot of stuff there, my gut area, because I guess because that's where most of the processing between your emotions and your body takes place. I mean, it's where, like, the initial, like, translating, I guess, because your stomach is where your food, everything you ingest, it goes to, and it's where, your metabolism, the energy that eats your food, the ATP and all those, the energy that helps you digest everything, or just that helps your metabolism. It's focused a lot there, because that's where you're constantly having your body have chemical processes that are going on, that's distributing things within your body in different places, and deciding what's gonna go where. Is it gonna digest this and shit it out? Is it gonna keep it, part of it, inside, for energy for later, or just to store it away, for long term? And well, lately my stomach's been just storing away a lot of stuff, and I know why that is. Like, I pretty much explained it all now, what it was. It's because that's where the energy of what you're taking in, and not just with your food, but the energy that you're um, processing into other types of energy for your body to sustain itself, or to move along, or whatever. That's where it happens mostly. And my body is on guard right now, always waiting for something upsetting to happen. My stomach is always thinking, oh, what if Marco, relapses today, and what if we have all this money that we get, and then he just wastes it all? Or what if I find out he's doing something, or what if just anything, having to do with my personal relationship. I'm always, like, on guard about it, like, just waiting for something to happen. And so it's like my stomach is training itself to just deal with these realities from happening, and I'm, instead of just processing and dealing with things, I'm kind of just putting them aside. You know, like if I have a concern of something that happened during the day that made me feel a little uneasy, like or paranoid about something, but I'm not quite sure, you know, and I don't want to cause problems. There's things like that are going on constantly, so it's my stomach's just storing it instead of, because I don't talk to Marco about these things. I can't talk to him about these things. It's, we just end up fighting every time I try to bring up something. It just turns into a fight, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's my fault, because it's not. It's his fault 100% in those moments, because he can't handle like talking like about those things and dealing with my emotional reactions and staying, you know, in that conversation. Like I could deal with his reactions and stay there, you know. I might get more upset and argue or whatever and start cursing him out or whatever if he's getting too aggressive, but I'll stay there, you know, and I'll be able to reel it in and keep focused on the conversation, you know. But him, like, at a certain point, it's like he's just no, he doesn't want to talk about it. He can't. He doesn't, or later, and later never comes. So it's like I'm just basically telling myself I'm gonna deal with them on my own. I'm gonna process them on my own and come to whatever my own, you know, terms are about what I'm gonna do in whatever situation that plays out. And you know, I have to prepare myself for that mentally, and so I'm not really completely prepared entirely. So, you know, my stomach stays holding these things, and I stay fat and gross, and it's annoying. And then I stay holding in even more stuff, you know, because I'm just trying to not focus on that and let it, you know, basically just overcome me and just take over my entire day to where I'm not being productive at all, doing anything, just trying to not be sick to my stomach. So yeah, wow, just talking about all of that has made my stomach lighter, because it was pretty heavy right now, like just holding it all in. And it's just feelings of like wanting to cry, basically, that I'm holding in, because I have nothing else, you know, to do about it other than cry. I mean, I can do other things, but they might lead to, you know, more drama and more, you know, trauma for my baby. So I try to minimize that as much as possible, and you know, just keep the peace as much as possible. But that doesn't take away all my feelings, you know. It doesn't deal with all my feelings. They're still there, and they still have to be dealt with in some way or another. And whether I'm doing it on my own or having someone else help me out through it is irrelevant, as long as it gets done, as long as it's let out somehow. And that's why I do these videos for myself, because they help out a lot. They help me out a lot.